tonight we are going to practice speaking, okay? Because last class we did sound linking. And this topic is childless life.
Yes.
Okay. But BJ, before that, let's read vocabulary. Diminish.
Diminish.
Let's read the meaning.
Become smaller or less in size.
To become. Okay, very good. So can we try to make a sentence using diminish? I'll try to make a sentence, okay? I want to say,
okay,
our production diminished this month due to the pandemic. Oh, due to COVID-19. Actually, pandemic or COVID-19, okay? In Shanghai.
Okay. Okay.
Can you try, DJ? Diminish, verb.
Okay. 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 I lose my weight. My weight diminished because of exercise every day.
Because of exercise. Exercise every day because of daily exercise. Okay.
Daily exercise.
Thanks, BJ. Next is task. Make a sentence using task.
Task. Any piece of work that is undertaken or untapable.
No. Can you make a sentence, BJ?
Work. Actually, I didn't understand that means.
It's okay. Sorry, BJ. I thought this is like a common or familiar word to you. So task, things that you need to do. At work, at home, anything. Task.
Okay, things that I need to do. Okay. Can you make a sentence for me?
I have many school tasks to accomplish. That's me. So here, BJ, school tasks. Can you give an example?
Maybe homework.
Okay, very good. Homework, presentations.
Oh, maybe yes, maybe homework.
Okay. Very good. So can you try?
Okay. Okay. I didn't pass my Japanese test.
Very good. I didn't pass my Japanese test. Very good. Thank you. Or I have a lot of tasks at work today. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, BJ. Next is buggy. Can you say buggy? Buggy is like a baby car.
A baby car.
A baby car or a baby carriage. Okay. Can you imagine?
Okay.
Can you imagine what it looks like? No?
Okay. Maybe it's a car. It's a carriage that fit. It's the size of badge is to fit
right.
baby.
And this is something you can push with. It has wheels, right? Baby car.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
yes,
next,
yes.
audience. Can you make a
Audience.
sentence?
It means audience. I know this word. It means uh, if I saw a
See,
show, I
see.
will I'm
If I
a
see,
audience. Okay. If I see a show, I am
very
a
good,
audience.
very good. Thank you, BJ. And sibling. Mhm.
Sibling. Sibling. Oh, like a
Oh, no,
cousin.
no, I'm sorry. Sibling is different. Sibling is a brother or a sister, BJ. So I don't have siblings.
Sibling.
I'm an only child. This
Okay.
is you.
Oh, sibling.
Okay,
Yes,
BJ, please
yes.
read this.
Okay. I don't have siblings. I'm an
Oh my
only
gosh,
you.
sorry. It should be child. I'm an only child.
I'm an only
Yes. Okay.
child.
Thank you,
Yes.
BJ.
I'm an
Very good.
only
Thank you for
child.
linking. So I think we're clear here,
Okay.
right? Let's go to the
Yes.
passage. So first, I'd like you to read it and try your best to apply the linking we just learned during our sound linking classes. No pressure, okay? You can do it.
Okay. 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 When I got married, I thought my life had changed forever. I was right, of course, but those changes did not compare to the ones that happened as the result of having children. When my wife and I were first married, we had lots of opportunities to enjoy ourselves, but those times diminished.
Diminished.
Diminished. But those times
Mhm.
diminished.
Sorry,
Okay.
BJ. Sorry,
Uh,
sorry, sorry, BJ. So
okay.
here, diminished. So the last sound is T.
Dim,
Diminished.
t,
So
diminished.
yes,
Diminished.
correct, BJ. Diminished. Very good. Very good. Thank
Diminished.
you. So, but those times diminished.
Okay. But those times diminished fast after we had kids. Even even a even a simple thing like going to the movies become a major task. We not only had to pack food, dye apples, spare clothes, tissue rains, bottles, and a baby burger, but we also had to be prepared to leave the theater before the end of the movie to keep from bothering other members of the audience due to crying baby. As the child
Children.
grew, the problems became
It's the
okay.
children. Children. Mhm.
Children, okay. As the children grew, the problems became more serious. When we are finally done with raising kids, we will be too old to hang out like how we used to.
Very good.
Okay.
Thank you, BJ. Let me see.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for linking, BJ. And you forgot that.
Okay.
We
And
also, you forgot that
okay.
too. For the
We
end,
was
the end,
we was
the
the
audience.
end. Okay. The the audience. The audience.
Okay. Okay, so but here
War.
for this
We
part here, BJ, the first long sentences, you're able to link every word. every word. Very good. But then for this part, you forgot
Okay.
the linking. Maybe because you're tired of reading, or maybe you forgot you forgot about it. Okay, so let's try to link that. And the baby buggy.
Okay.
Mm,
And the
okay,
baby
very
buggy.
good. This
Ender.
time,
Okay.
for this part, we studied this last time. We, why, also. We also. We also.
We why
No, 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 no.
also
Sorry, BJ.
we
So we
also
also, right? We also.
we
Yes,
also we yo
very good. And
also
then
we
it's the same
also
here.
okay.
The end.
The end.
Okay. And actually, we can link this to three. The end of. The end of.
Yeah. the the end
Okay.
of the end
The
of
audience.
the
Okay.
audience
And it's the
the
same here.
audience
We are. We are. Yeah.
we are
Thank you, VJ. So I would like to read it and then you will read it again later. Okay. And focus on the linking
okay.
sound. I will not read it very fast or as normally as I do. So you can check where the link should be done. Okay. I'll read it slowly.
Okay.
When I got married, I thought my life had changed forever. I was right, of course. But those changes did not compare to the ones that happened as a result of having children. When my wife and I were first married, we had lots of opportunities to enjoy ourselves. But those times diminished fast, but those times diminished fast after we had kids. Even a simple thing like going to the movies became a major task. We not only had to pack food, diapers, spare clothes, teething rings, bottles, and a baby buggy, but we also had to be prepared to leave the theater before the end of the movie to keep from bothering other members of the audience due to crying babies. As the children grew, the problems become more serious. When we are finally done with raising kids, we would be too old to hang out like how we used to. Okay? Thank you, BJ. Your
Okay.
turn.
Okay. When I got married, I thought my life had changed forever. I was right, of course. But those changes did not compare to the ones that happened as a result of having children. When my wife
And
and
I,
I were first
and I.
married, okay? When my wife and I were first married, we had lots of opportunities to enjoy ourselves. But those times diminished fast after we had kids. Even a simple thing like going to the movies
Became a.
became a major task. Uh,
Very good.
became
Very good,
a
BJ.
became a okay. Became a major task. We not only had to pack food, diapers, sprinklers, teething rings, bottles, and a baby burger. But we but we also had to be prepared to leave the theater before the end of the movie to keep from bothering other members bother, bothering other members of the audience due to crying babies. As the children grew, the problems became more serious. When we are finally done with raising kids, we will be too old to hang out like how we used
Good.
to.
Thank you, BJ. Well, there is still a very big
Okay.
improvement. I'm so proud of you. You always manage to apply what you have
Okay.
learned. Thank you. Okay. Any questions here?
Okay. Okay, I don't have
But
a
what can you
question
say
here.
about the writer, BJ? What can you say about him? About
About
about him or
about
about
him.
her? Yeah. Oh no, actually it's about him because he said when my wife and I. So I think he's a husband.
Mm,
So what can you say about him? That's
he's a
right.
man. Uh, what? So what's my opinion about his opinion? Is that
Yes,
your
BJ. So
question?
what can you say? What can you say about him? What's your opinion about him?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay. Okay. I think um, he might be negative about having a
Uh,
children
okay. Why is he negative?
because according to his words, he think uh, I feel he don't want want to have a children and having children maybe ruin his life.
Yes, that is
Oh,
from what he said, right? It totally changed his life. Having
yeah.
kids totally changed his life. Okay,
Yes.
very good. BJ, let's take a look at
Yes.
your sentence. He said, according to his words, he didn't want to have children. Well, look at this sentence. I like it. It's very long, and thank you for using according to someone's word. Okay, very good, BJ. Now you can
Okay.
also say according to him.
According
I
to
think
him.
according
Okay.
to him, he regret having kids. Mhm.
Regret.
If-
Yes, in my mind, I want to use regret, but I didn't think. I don't know how to say
Hmm.
this word. Yes, in my mind, I want to use
Regret,
regret.
regret, BJ, regret. Yeah,
Regret.
good
Okay,
job. Good, BJ.
regret.
Thank you. But even if, what I like about you, even if you forgot this word, this basic common word, you managed to make a sentence similar to regret without making a mistake. That's very important, BJ. And I want you to learn this
Okay.
skill or to keep this skill. Like, for example, you forgot the word regret, but you know what it means, but you just cannot really remember it. Don't spend so much time trying to remember. You can use other words to express yourself. Okay? Yes,
Okay.
because some
Okay.
some students what they would do is they really want to remember the word they want to use. So in the middle of their sentence, they would stop and then try to think. But that will affect the fluency of your sentence. So try to use words,
Okay.
simple words that you know how to express yourself correctly. Okay? Because in English
Okay.
or
Okay.
any language, we cannot 100% remember all the words we have here in mind, but still we have to express ourselves, right? So you have to make a way on how you should do that.
Yes.
Very good here.
Okay.
Thank you, BJ. So yeah, let's go to first question. What is the benefit of having and not having children?
Okay. In the case of having children,
Sorry,
I
BJ.
think the
Sorry, BJ.
benefit
Children. Children. Uh-huh.
children
She has two children. She is one
children.
child.
Okay,
Child.
children,
Yeah. I think that's the
child.
confusing part, right? Sometimes you want to say children. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So
Okay,
can you
okay,
repeat? Can we start from the beginning?
okay. What is the okay? In the case of having children, the benefits of of having children is the company.
Okay.
Yes, I think the benefit of having children is company.
Very good, PJ. So it's fair. Why company? Why not happiness? Why not? Yeah, why not happiness? Why company? You may have a reason. Why not happiness? Why not love? Why not? Why not anything? But why company? Can you explain that?
Okay, in my mind, the first benefit I think is company. Because I think we are we are all alone in the world, but we have children who
Who are?
is who who came from our body, and that is connection, and because of children, uh, in that case, which made me not alone. So the first word is company.
Thank you, BJ. That's right. Because the question is only asking for one thing. Yeah. Not what are the benefits. It says what is the benefits. So you said company. You know what? I agree with you. Some parents, some people, they would think, oh, because how children gives you happiness, children gives you love. Of course, they give that to you. But I think the reason why couples want to have kids is they don't want to be alone together. They want to say, let's have a baby to make our family bigger. Let's have a baby. Or so I think
Yes.
you're right, BJ. This is the number one reason they want more company, more people
Oh.
in the family, right? Yeah, thank you, BJ. Well, what about the benefits of not having children? Take note, benefit. Mhm.
Okay. Uh, I think the benefit of not having children is
Okay.
freedom. Yes, I think um, uh, I will, if I don't have children, I will have more time for myself.
Very good. That's the
Yes.
number one answer to
Okay.
freedom. You have
Yes.
if you don't
Yes.
have kids, you have freedom. You can do whatever you want. The money you earn is for yourself only, right? You can go, you
Mm,
can travel
mm,
anywhere without thinking about your children or taking your children with you. So you have absolute, complete freedom. Right?
mm. Okay. So, I want to ask Sarah your opinion about this
Mm.
question. So, what do you think the benefits of having or not
Thank you,
having
BJ.
children?
Very good. In my case, I actually have the same mindset as you. I'm not going to change your answer because even before this question, I asked this question several times to myself. Um, and I have the same answer until now. I think people bear kids or have kids, so they will have company in this life and in the future. When they
Okay.
retire from work, they
Okay.
want to have company, their children. When they become old, they don't want to be alone. They want to be with their children. So that's right, it's company. And benefits of not having children, of course, BJ, it's freedom. I cannot think
Okay.
of any other ways. Maybe I can think of something, but freedom and company is more heavier or more meaningful than others.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
BJ. Well, let's go to number two.
Okay.
Could you please read the
Mm.
question?
Okay. Mm. If your lover or partner has a different opinion about having child, How would you convince him or
Hmm.
her?
In the future, BJ, your husband or you don't want to have a baby, but your husband wants to have a baby. So, how will you convince your husband not to have a baby? What do you
Okay.
do?
I choose divorce.
But here, the question is, how would you convince him?
Okay. Okay.
But that's
Let
that's
me
the
think.
easy way out, right, BJ? Divorce. This is the easiest way to solve the problem.
Yes. If I don't want a child, but my husband wants a child, how would I convince him? Okay. Mm, okay. I will tell him about the benefit of not having children. I will tell him we can uh, have more time
Oh, sorry,
together,
BJ.
just
Maybe
us,
you will
and
tell him the benefit of having, not of having children, right? Not of not
of
having, of
having
having
children.
children. So,
But I don't want children.
but sorry, I got confused. Yes, you're
Oh,
correct. So you will tell him the benefit of not having children, okay? And then,
so yes, yes, I will tell my husband the benefit of not having children, uh, and I will tell him that we can spend more time together, and we can travel. We can do everything we want. Yes, uh, like this way. I want, yes.
okay. Are you good at persuading others, BJ?
No, I'm not good. I'm usually be convenienced
Oh,
by
I remember
someone.
that. Right. You usually say yes. Usually it's hard for you to say no.
Yes, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to say
No,
the
that's
no.
okay, BJ.
Yes.
Time will come, you will learn that, like I've said before, right? Mhm.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
what are the places that are not easy to go when you have children?
Uh, uh, like the article said, like a serial.
A movie.
Yes, like a see, the place we can see a
Theater.
show
Theater.
or movie. A
Yes.
theater.
The
Yes.
theater. Okay.
Theater.
What else?
Like a theater. Mm, like a theater and any place that that mm, any place um, mm, with public, I think, with public
Any
people.
place with public.
uh, any place that there are a lot of other people in that place.
Okay,
Mm.
very good. Any public places. Any public place.
Yes, any
Okay,
public
okay.
place. Mm.
Yeah. Like the grocery, the mall. Oh, it's so hard because in order to go
Yes.
there, first you have to pack your baby's things like extra milk, water, extra clothes, blanket, so
Okay.
many things you have to prepare. And you usually have to carry a big bag. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay.
so number 4, BJ, please read.
If you if you are comfortable to hire a
Sitter,
babysitter,
sitter.
would you? Why sitter? Okay, sitter, babysitter. Would you or why not? Mm. Okay, I think I will hire a babysitter.
Okay. Is it common?
Because
I'm sorry, BJ.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't catch your
It's okay. I'm sorry to
question.
interrupt you. Please continue. You said you will hire a babysitter because.
Okay, I will hire a babysitter because um, because uh, because I think I did, because I think I don't have children right now, so I I like working. I'm a hard working girl, so I want to spend my time on working. So if I have money or I have ability, I will hire a babysitter to take care of my children, so that I will have time to do something I like.
What if your husband would tell you, BJ, no, you don't go to work. Just stay here at home. I'll take care of the working. You just have to raise our children. Don't hire a babysitter.
Uh, okay, if my husband can earn much money, maybe I will stay at home and take care of my child.
Yes. I hope you marry a rich guy, BJ. Okay?
Okay, if I didn't marry a rich guy, I will cat on myself. I will work hard.
Yeah, that's correct. Thank you. So, do you think being a working mom is difficult? Why or why not?
Yes, of course, I think being a working mom is
Mhm.
difficult because she need to make a balance between work and family.
Balance,
Mm,
balance. She
she
needs to
will
make a balance.
balance, okay? Yes, because mm, the two things, one is taking care of baby and the other is working. The two things is the two things are not easy. So so it is difficult for 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 working mom, for being a working mom.
But BJ, sometimes, in Asia, I'm not sure in China, but in the Philippines, we still have this kind of culture. So in a family, we have these days in a modern family, both the husband and the wife are working, right? Because they need to earn or make more money. But
Yes.
when both husband and wife goes back home, the wife still needs to do many things at home, like house chores and taking care of children.
Yes.
But the husband, they don't do much when they go back from home. Do you think that's fair?
Oh, yeah. I want to ask
Mm.
this question. Is this situation in your
Yes, this
country?
is the situation in my country. And when I was married, this was also what I experienced in the past because I was very
Okay.
young, BJ. I think I was 20, 21 when I got married. So I thought this is a normal thing. I thought this is how it works if you're married. Like, for in the society, we have gender roles, right? We have gender roles. Sorry.
Oh
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes,
a
yes.
woman is a mother, a housewife, and a worker. So that's the three roles. But for men, they are in the society. They are just working in the company. Go back home. They don't really help their wives to take care of the children or to do some house chores. Everything is the wife's responsibility. when she gets back home. That's what I experienced.
Yeah. Yes, I think um in yes, I think in China has the same situation in China. I think.
But
I think it is not fair. I think it is not fair. So when I
mm,
get married, I a husband with a open
open
mind.
minded.
I yes, I want him. I want him, and don't have this thought, which is women need to do all the house
Mhm.
chores. Yeah. Mm, mm. If we have different opinions about these things, I prefer divorce.
Okay.
prefer I prefer I live by
Oh, that's
myself.
right. Mhm.
Yes. So because I think marriage is two people who uh,
Mhm.
help each other. You need to do things for me, so I will do things for you. Not mm, in order or uh, normal opinion that women need to do all the things. I
Yes,
think.
I agree, BJ. Well, thank you.
Mm,
Let's see.
okay.
Oh, BJ, I
Okay.
want us to answer number 6. If you have a daughter, will you give her any curfew? Curfew.
What is
Cur.
curfew? Curfew.
Curfew. Yes.
Curfew.
Okay. So
Curfew.
curfew, this means it is a time that is set for people. This means a time which a child must be home in the evening, especially a girl.
Uh, 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 so it means I ask my daughter. Uh, I request my daughter. Maybe in 6 o'clock. She
Very
need
good.
go
Very
home.
good,
Come
BJ.
home.
That is curfew. So in a sentence that we can say, I failed my exams this semester, for example. So my parents gave me a curfew at
Curfew.
5
Curfew.
p.m.
Curfew.
Okay.
Okay.
But if sometimes, even if you don't didn't fail the exam, or let's say you're a very good student, but some very strict parents, they still give curfews to their daughters. Yeah. How about you, BJ? If you become a parent, would you give a curfew to your daughter?
I think I will, because there are a lot of
People,
bad
people.
person, bad people. I think so. I want my daughter come home
Very good.
safely, because in the dark it is not safe for girl mm, uh, 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 to go outside in the
Yes,
dark.
I agree, BJ. Even even if your daughter, if you think is safe, but sometimes you don't know your daughter's friends, you don't know where she goes. So I think to be safe and secure, you have to give curfew to your daughter, right? How about in
Mm.
Hangzhou, BJ? Is it safe to walk the streets at night? Let's say around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. Is it safe?
Yes, yes, it is. It is safe. It is a big. It is a big and safe
Yeah,
city. It have uh, a complete uh, society.
very nice. Thank you, BJ. Okay. And
Okay.
next,
Okay. Mm.
what problems are expected when children grow up?
What problems are expected when children grow up? Maybe if I in China, okay, if I have a boy, I need to buy a house for him to marry a girl, you know.
Okay.
That's where my yes. I think in China, mm, uh, it is the situation if you have a boy.
So, yeah, because boys are
Mm,
considered they will be future husbands, future head of the family, so they have to have their own house in order to get married, right, BJ? Okay, okay,
yes,
I
yes,
got it.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you, BJ. Let's continue with question number 8 on our next class. Okay? Yeah, but good
Okay,
job. Good job.
okay,
Thank you.
okay.